Hold up, did we just witness the most polite celebrity burn of 2024? When Andy Cohen asked Pamela Anderson about another celebrity's cooking show that looked suspiciously similar to hers, Pam's response was absolutely legendary. Stick around because this story has everything: cooking shows, celebrity drama, and the art of the perfect clapback. So here's what happened. Earlier this year, Pamela Anderson quietly launched Cooking with Love, a cozy, no-nonsense cooking show filmed in her own kitchen. Think warm lighting, genuine family moments, and Pam just being herself. No fancy production, no over-the-top drama, just authentic cooking content that felt like hanging out with your favorite aunt. The show was refreshing because it wasn't trying to be anything other than what it was: real, relatable, and rooted in Pam's actual lifestyle. Then comes Meghan Markle with Love, Meghan on Netflix. Now, I'm not saying anyone owns the concept of cooking shows, that would be ridiculous. But when you put these two shows side by side, the similarities are, let's call them, striking. Both feature intimate kitchen settings with soft, natural lighting. Focus on wholesome, family-oriented cooking. Celebrity hosts sharing personal stories while preparing meals. Similar aesthetic choices and even comparable camera angles. The timing raised eyebrows. Pamela's show gained traction for its authentic, unfiltered approach, and suddenly we're seeing very similar concepts elsewhere. This brings us to that Andy Cohen interview. When he asked Pamela directly about the similarities, her response was absolutely perfect. "I didn't really look, but I didn't invent cooking shows. Chef's kiss, that's how you handle drama with class." She acknowledged the question without throwing shade, while simultaneously making her point crystal clear. But here's what makes this interesting beyond just celebrity gossip. This situation perfectly illustrates the difference between inspiration and imitation in content creation. Pamela's show works because it feels genuine. It's literally her in her actual kitchen, sharing recipes that matter to her, with family members who've been in her life for years. The authenticity comes through in every frame. When shows feel manufactured or overly produced, audiences can sense it immediately. We've all seen content that feels like it was created by committee, where every element has been focus grouped to death. This isn't just about cooking shows, it's about authenticity in the digital age. Whether you're a mega celebrity or a content creator starting out, the audience can tell when something comes from a real place versus when it's been packaged for mass appeal. Think about the creators you actually follow and engage with. I bet they have one thing in common: they feel real. They're not perfect, they're not trying to be everything to everyone, but they are genuinely themselves. What I love about Pamela's response is that she took the high road while still making her point. She didn't need to call anyone out directly or start drama. Her work speaks for itself. And honestly, the fact that she casually mentioned she didn't really look at the other show is perhaps the most elegant form of shade ever thrown. You can't be influenced by something you haven't seen, right? For anyone creating content, whether it's cooking shows, YouTube videos, or TikTok content, this whole situation is a masterclass in authenticity versus imitation. You can study successful formats and learn from them, but you can't fake genuine personality or real-life experience. Audiences are smart. They know the difference between someone sharing their actual passion and someone going through the motions.